Tennessee Homestead, how the heck are you today? We're getting ready to cross the threshold here for subscribers. I really appreciate you guys signing up. And so, probably Wednesday, this is going up Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, we're going to have just a quick video saying what the giveaway is going to be and how to prepare for it. Okay. So this is giving you a little heads up. Keep an eye on all of them for that giveaway video. I think it's going to be like on the 15th or something. We'll close it out. So yeah, keep an eye on all of them. It's the way to say thank you, and I do appreciate it. You know, for taking my little hiatus for about a year. Didn't do a lot for the subscriptions of the channel, but you folks are sure been making up for it. Yeah. And just want to say thank you. So, and I think the last time I had to give away, I got a little complicated with it. So probably this year will just be a like a Visa gift card kind of thing you can use anywhere. All right. So we'll be doing that. Well, I've got you here. I know a lot of you start out new channels and things of this nature, and there's been a few things that I've had to learn trying to get this channel back on track. And now over on Tenco, I'm going to be monitoring that real closely as I bring that online and start applying these practices from day one with it. And so I can track the results. But so far, what I've tracked here with the Homestead site is been pretty consistent. And if you get out, I'm not going to try to give you all this hoopla that they throw out there at the all these experts. Tell you how to make your channel grow. How to get 1,000 new subscribers overnight. There is no easy way to do this, and I have had some personal one-on-one discussions with some of these experts, and I can tell you now, they understand the way it works, okay? So as new homesteaders starting out, you are going to find, getting subscribers and so forth, it isn't the easiest thing in the world to do, okay? Now, here's my suggestions, okay, for starting a new channel. First thing is start making videos. Yeah, start making them. Get them up, and you plant a group of green beans, get it up there. Now, you want to put up enough content to where you're running 2 to 3 videos a week minimum. Okay, kind of spread it out like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So before you really go live, you might want to have some already sitting up there on YouTube parked, okay, as you put them down as unlisted. And that way you've got a group, and then you can go through and schedule them up. And from that point forward, start building your schedule. Consistency is very important. I feel really bad when I don't get consistent with mine, and right now I'm battling to maintain consistency because of time constraints. So yeah, and then of course trying to stay current with everything. I've had a couple of videos that I've had up there that I ended up having to delete it out because by the time I got around to the schedule, it was old news. What's the point? So. But consistency is something you want to strive for. And here's one that they don't talk a lot about, but I'm going to throw it out there to you. Comments. A YouTube channel is a community. You become friends with these folks. And that's important to maintain that contact. I like to reply to comments. I really do. Sometimes it may take me 3-4 days to reply back, but I like to read their comments, see what they're talking about, and the information out there. If it's too much information, then I'll use that for basis of a video. But I still will put in their comment that, hey, listen, this is a little much for a comment section, but I'm going to do up a video. So, you know, build that community. Now, I know a lot of, when they get up, you know, these, and I don't know this personally, so I'm just saying what I've heard. Okay. These folks that have, you know, 100,000 plus 200,000 subscribers, they really don't have time for that. Too many comments come in. Okay? And that's understandable. But even the good ones on that will at least read their comments and maybe give a heart to it or something of that nature. And ones that they found really something that they want to address back to somebody, they'll take a few of them and make a personal reply to. So it's that community that you got to concentrate on. So if you're a new homesteader starting out, get after it, you know, get to making them. That's what everybody says, you know, quit thinking about making videos and start making them. Because as you get, well, I never do get any better. I'll tell you, man. But the more you do, the better you get. All right. First videos are horrible. I went back, something like, you know, I've got over 300 videos out here. And I went back and looked at some of the original ones that I've done and went, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And that's something I'm going to be doing here shortly, is there's a few videos that really struck a chord with a lot of people, but they go years back. And for some reason, folks just don't go through the trouble of tracking them down. So there's going to be some that I'm probably going to bring back in, freshen them up a little bit, and run them through the editor. One of the big problems I had was my phone had terrible, absolutely horrible volume on the thing. A lot of people was always saying, we can't hear you. The editor I was using back at that time, you couldn't control the volume on it. So, you know, clean up the audio and things of that nature and then republish it back up again, just so folks have a chance to take a look at it. But I'll probably put on the title or something like that that's an update. So if you look at it and go, oh, this is an updated old one, yeah, let me ignore that. But some of them are pretty good. The ones I'm going to pick are some of the better ones. And you might want to take a look at it again. So, but my advice as far as building your channel, and trust me, I'm not a big time YouTuber, okay? But I have seen substantially, I've been told by several guys who are really good at this, that, you know, my numbers are, you know, right on as far as growth. I usually have been increasing views by, you know, 200% per month kind of thing. So they say it's fairly decent. Yeah, I had to befriend a couple of these guys so I could pick their minds a little. But yeah, and maybe as I go through the Timco, and I'll go into more about different tools I use and things of this nature for SEO work, because a large amount of my traffic comes from Google. Now, I had built websites, but that was back in the 90s, and I was really good at SEO with Google, but I had to relearn their systems today and start adjusting. You know, everything counts. And it's tougher today because every word you speak can make or break your SEO standings. So they kind of look at your titles, what you're saying, and your descriptions, okay, and what you've listed as your keywords, your tags. That's how they rate video and how much information you're providing. Okay, so these are all kind of some of the things that, and the reason for this, I know a couple of subscribers that are starting channels and are a little, if you don't, now and again, you might hit on a video that goes viral and your channel just blow up overnight. It's pretty rare. And, you know, so pretty much if you're going to be looking to get income out of YouTube, which a homesteader should, I mean, you should be looking for any way you can to pull income into your homestead. And YouTube can be very profitable. You know, it takes a lot of work. It's a real pain in the tush, but if you've got a way to film yourself doing things around the place, go ahead and get it done. But just remember that your subscribers are very important. So you want to keep that community line open. And if you can help them out, you help them out, you know? So that's kind of it. That's about all I want to share. I mean, I can go through analytic pages and all that kind of stuff, which I may do going with Tenco, because Tenco is going to be a 0 up, just starting, boom, kind of thing. So like when I started this particular channel, you were monetized day one. You didn't even have to have a subscriber virtually. So yeah, you just, there you go. But today, you know, you've got to have, I don't know, something like a certain amount of hours, 4,000 hours, view time a month, and X number of subscribers, and yada, yada, yada. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of trace that one along, showing the growth and how things went, and, you know, month to month to month, and put it together to where somebody that wanted to look at YouTube, you know, and how to start a channel would be able to see, you know, that it doesn't necessarily, and I think that's what happens a lot of times. You see a lot of folks get out here and they get discouraged because they didn't like explode overnight. That is normal, okay? While a lot of these folks would try to tell you that, yeah, you just boom, there you go. It's not the way it works. 90% of everybody out on YouTube have been out here for a few years to build their sites, okay? So, yeah, you want to incorporate your Twitter accounts and Facebooks and all that. I'm kind of late to the party with that one. Matter of fact, I just recently opened up Facebook and Twitter, and about all I do is post some videos to it. So, yeah, you know, and I'm not a big one on that, that into social media. One, because I got a company to run it, okay? And I'm doing good to stay on top of YouTube. So, I can't afford a secretary or a media consultant to take care of that yet. Anyway, I don't want this to go long. Next Wednesday, put it on your calendar. I'm going to put up a video that just says giveaway, and you'll have the little specs and rules and regulations of how to do this, which is going to be pretty easy. It's like, you know, be a subscriber, and there you go, you know. And just make it for a gift card and get it right out to you, and we make this thing short, sweet, and simple, and it's just my way of saying thank you, okay? And it's totally a random drawing, folks, so begging doesn't help. Yeah, seriously. I used to have a goldfish, or a little goldfish called Fred, and I know so many people were trying to bribe him, but it didn't work. Poor Fred, he passed away. Sorry. I don't even know how old that fish was. When I rented the house up there, it was sitting on the counter. Seriously, old people that rented the place had left their fish behind. Poor thing was about dead then. Crazy. And I adopted it. Why? But I did. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. Next Wednesday, look for the video that says giveaway. And just put your information in there, and we'll get this thing off and to you, and we'll get her done. Okay. I don't want this to go long. Like I said, try some of those tips on the YouTube. Don't expect it to go viral overnight. The more you put up, the more instructional you are, or the more you discuss even, I don't know what your YouTube channel might be about. Yeah, learn the SEO, especially of YouTube. It gets a little crazy, and there's a lot of information out there you can get. There's about 3,000 channels out there all telling you the same thing, and they are right. The only problem is then they want to sell you this e-course that'll get you these 1,000 members in a day. And no. One thing I would like to warn you about if you're new to YouTube is don't get involved in these sub for sub scams and stuff of that nature. Yeah, it boosts your subs up a little bit, but it doesn't build your community. And the secret to succeeding on YouTube is build your community. All right, so kind of keep that one in mind, because these little you can buy subs, so yeah, yeah, but you're not going to keep them, okay? And they're not going to be interacting and so forth. And believe me, comments are very important to YouTube as far as how they rate your videos. Yeah. So far, I'm doing pretty good with getting the ratings up. Some put up a couple of them that, they pulled the plug on the things right at the get-go. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna tell the truth to you. And if YouTube doesn't like it, then I can just go suck an egg and take away the advertising. I don't care. So, anyway, long enough. Love you guys and appreciate you. Look for the giveaway video and get your name in there for it. And we'll be talking to you real soon. Have a great day.